What's good, everyone? My name is Bandito, and welcome back to Fix a Pokemon, a series where we fix popular but underwhelming Pokemon to be better in Smogon singles. For this final part of the series, and for the Halloween special, I'm going to be fixing the okay but not great Lycanroc-Dusk, as it was considered to be the best form of the three. Let's see what this Rock Wolf's debut was, how was it for the next few generations, and how can I fix it to be more relevant in Scarlet and Violet OU. Lycanroc-Dusk is a Rock-type Pokemon that was introduced in Generation 7 as Ash Ketchum's Rockruff in the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime, or when you encounter it via event in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, as you can evolve Rockruff at a specific time between 7 PM and 7:59 PM in-game time. But also, it has to have the rare ability in O-Tempo, but also you can get this encounter in Generation 8 and 9 via having a rare encounter. With all the other forms, Lycanroc-Dusk has a stat spread of 487. It has a stat spread of 75 HP, 117 attack, 65 defense, 55 special attack, 65 special defense, and a base 110 speed. Having that stat spread, along with having a strong ability in Tough Claws, which can power up contact moves, and also boost Lycanroc to higher levels, can bring in a lot of power while having moves like Sucker Punch, Accelerock, Drill Run, Fire Fang, and also having Stone Edge, but adding in close combat and play rough in Generation 8 via TR system. Since its debut, Lycanroc-Dusk was a prominent figure in the RU tier, with having a strong physical attacker that sunk Lycanroc-Midday out of viability, in which it became a wall breaker with its Tough Claws ability and good coverage. Since the introduction of close combat and play rough in Generation 8, it skyrocketed to the UU tier, with its far superior coverage becoming a wall breaker on more hyper-offensive teams. Sadly, in Generation 9, due to the lack of buffs and power creep, it fell back down to the RU tier, but it can potentially drop down even lower to the NU tier as of right now. Fixing Lycanroc may be one of the strongest things that we could do for the Pokemon. For the blueprint, we're going to make its base stat total from 487 to 490. Next, I'm going to give it the rarity and giving the rare rock and fighting type, only shared with the Pokemon Terrakion, as it can be a faster but frailer version of the legendary Pokemon that has priority moves that can help benefit with this Pokemon, and also having a niche over Terrakion itself. Next up, I'm going to add up the 3 extra stat points that I added earlier, and remember bringing it to its attack stat, going from base 117 to base 120, which makes it almost strong as Terrakion, and also can bring down certain threats and help clean up certain games, but also can have a fully way to dominate threats with certain sets like Choice Band. Finally, to add some special moves. These moves are going to be different compared to the other Pokemon to the two, but I'm going to add U-Turn, as U-Turn can be a great on Dusk's banded sets, but also can bring down sticky situations and having all-important pivoting. Finally, to add a special move for this form, I'm going to be utilizing the overbearing move that Ursaluna learns in Headlong Rush. Now, I know it would be a bit much compared to the other two forms, but it gave the Rock and Normal type Lycanroc-Midday extreme speed, and also Lycanroc-Midday with the likes of Dynamic Punch along with No Guard. I think Lycanroc-Dusk can be more balanced with this type of set, as to be more rushdown playstyle. For these buffs, I think that Lycanroc-Dusk would be vital wall breaker in both Smogon singles and draft, but it could be utilized on faster teams with the moves like Headlong Rush, U-Turn, and the previously stated moves. It could be utilized as a cleanup mon against King Gambit, but it would be more of a UU threat due to the likes of Zamazenta and Great Tusk can check and wall this Pokemon, which will drop it down to the UU tier, which will most likely be either banned or be a top tier threat, would be beat out the Pokemon like Latios, Low-Kicks, Excadrill, and also Tier King Tornadus T. As for this video, we don't know that Tornadus T will rise to the OU tier. What do you think about these buffs on Lycanroc-Dusk? Comment down below what Pokemon do you want me to change next. But my name is Bandito. I hope that everyone is having an amazing day. Happy Halloween, and I hope you see you on the next one, y'all. See y'all then.